Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are in here now with Land Point, as I like to call it. We're in the grand finals of Kinetic League Columbus, hosted at Game Arena. Zarin, how hyped are we for the potential revenge arc coming in here for Sylyx?
It has been a battle of the ages between these 15 teams that have come out all the way to Columbus, wherever they came from. Does not matter because they made the trip out and gave us an absolute ride this entire weekend. And it all comes down to this. We got Sylyx coming down from the losers bracket, the defending champs, looking to keep their crown of the Kinetic League's land champs. And on the other side, we got Acrylic have seems like they have demolished everybody. Only 2 map losses this entire tournament. But then again, we're talking about these teams who are now close to 10 matches. And I believe Sylyx is at 11 or 12 matches on the entire weekend, which is just a crazy, crazy number. So, I mean, it's been full jam packed for both of these squads, but Acrylic made it easy on themselves, working their way through the winners bracket. And for Sylyx, they're going to have to win 2 best of 5s here if they want to be crowned champions. And of course, like you said earlier, $2,000 difference for this grand final. So winner gets 3 grand, loser goes home with just 1. I mean, hey, great payday, don't get me wrong, but still, you want that extra couple grand, and you're probably hitting the casino tonight, having a couple extra drinks too.
I mean, yeah, we are going to be starting things off on Fortress. Team Acrylic, 0% shocked that they're picking this map. They have, every single time I've seen him on it, completely blown people out of the water. Kex just loves to go ahead and shoot every single person he can possibly find. It's just how he likes to play the map. I've seen him do it in many different places, many different lands, many different leagues. He just loves this map. It is his stomping ground. And same is true, obviously, for everybody else. So yeah, TA definitely getting exactly what they want in terms of this map pick. Moving on over to Asilo. This a little bit of an interesting pick here for SE. They did do some pretty good stuff on it earlier. I do believe when they played up against one of their previous opponents, they did do a pretty good job on it. I think they won it 6-1 the last time they played on this one up against P Boys. So yeah, could very well be a good map for them this one.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, going back to that Fortress, I gotta think that Sylyx banned Hydro. I just got a feeling with the ARs of Conwa and Kex, they did not want to face that at all in Hydro. So I would take a wild guess and assume that would be their ban. As far as Acrylic's ban for map 1, I don't know. Maybe Mercado. I don't think they want to give the subs a bit of a chance on the other side for Sylyx. So honestly, Fortress probably a happy medium for these two teams. I think Sylyx is pretty happy with this pick. They know Acrylic's probably a little bit better at it, but still, they still have a chance for map 1. Elasilo's Sylyx with the map pick. I like it. I think Asilo takes a lot more organization than a lot of other maps in this game. It's a lot more strategic based, and you got to really coordinate pushes every single place that you go. So I do like Asilo for Sylyx. I think this is where they're going to have to win their 2, 3s, and 5s here. And again, they're going to have to win 2 best of 5s against this Acrylic team. It is a tough task for them to complete.
Yeah, they well and truly have to win a lot of maps going on here. But in theory, these are the best maps that they could possibly come up with, and they are liking their chances in the Search and Destroys. Only really lost to these guys in the Search and Destroy, and then one little mess up against the previous opponents of P-Boys. But other than that, Decimate has been killing it in the Search and Destroy this entire time. Only one map did he not drop 10 plus kills and be a serious impact player for his team. So, yeah, I'm sure that that's going to be something that they bring into this one pretty nicely. The Search and Destroy that they did play up against TA in their last series was honestly really, really close. And there were some moments where I thought that SE was going to take it off of them, but just a couple of rough rounds in a row for Team Acrylic. Sorry, rough rounds against Team Acrylic, and found themselves with a win a little bit later.
Well, you're totally right. I mean, Sylyx, they jumped out to that 2-0 lead. Acrylic looked a little bit shaky. They got up to 2-0, then they got up to 4-3, and it seemed like, Acrylic slowly just took over the game. You could see the gun skill kind of take over, and Sylyx just ran out of gas. So if there's any map mode that Sylyx can take off of Acrylic, it is going to be that map 2 Search and Destroy. on Asilo. But looking further on into the series, if a hotel, I mean, we have to get to the hotel control regardless, but if a hotel, Hardpoint, and Embassy S&D are playable, I mean, hotel, you again, very AR heavy, but if you get the subs all mixed up and in the face of Acrylic, I think that's where you can really catch them off guard. You got to rotate early against that team, though. Sylyx needs to really key on their P3s. They have struggled so much on P3 on Hotel Hardpoint. It's been a crutch. It really has been, and they just haven't been able to get any sort of momentum from P4 either. So, not a huge fan of the Sylyx pick for Hotel, but compared to the other maps and what was available, probably their best bet. But regardless, they'll need to win one of the first 3 maps in order to do so. But personally, I think Acrylic is going to come out hot here and take map 1 up quite swiftly.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same opinion with you there. Team Acrylic, this is literally their map, especially Kix. This is his map. And so I very much favor them to win this map. They did have a pretty close affair with their previous opponents of P-Boys on this map. They did still lose it, but it was at least a close one. So they have gotten a little bit of a warm-up coming into this one. Whereas TA, they have been waiting for quite a significant amount of time for this game to start. Don't know if they've been scrimming anybody or whatever, but Sylyx have gotten the best warm-up possible, going all the way to map 5, a proper slog of a game. If that's not going to get you warmed up for this occasion, then I don't know what will.
I mean, you could also look at the other side too. Like, oh man, they just went 5 maps all the way to the distance. That's got to expend a lot of energy too. You're putting your all into that series, right? And maybe you just take a lot of energy out of them. And, it could be a case of, like you said, either being warmed up, or it could be like, well, we're out of gas. And going up against a really good team like Acrylic, we'll see. What map 1 is going to dictate, I think, a lot of the series. But if you're Acrylic, you've been sitting around for a couple hours, you haven't had much to do. I imagine they had gone out, maybe gotten some food, relaxed a little bit, and maybe shooting some bots for the last hour or so. But still, Acrylic coming into this grand finals, ice cold. We'll see if they could start out hot, but I do expect Sylyx to kind of be very much in game 1, at least for the first couple of hills.
Yeah, and in Connell's case, maybe a couple of drinks. Let's not forget that interview he had last time where he said that. That's just a little bit of a callback, ladies and gentlemen.
It's got to be a sober Sunday. I'd imagine, bracket play, he'd be drinking water all day. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, nah, definitely not water. At least G Fuel, dude. You got to be cracked. You got to be cracked for the occasion.
Yeah, we need more nutritionists in the esports scene. I swear, these guys live off of G Fuel, Monster, Juvie, whatever it might be. It's they don't know what water is, but I mean, none of us really do either. But still, we need to get more in the system. Hopefully, they're fueled up on something as we get set for game 1 in just a few moments. And well, looking at that embassy and based off what we just saw, we obviously that round 11 against P-Boys, Sylyx, going to be Acrylic's pick, but you got to think Sylyx are a little bit more confident on this map, knowing that they're able to take down a really good team on it.
I mean, yeah, this map number 1, I just don't see it going much other way. This is literally the map pick that they would have wanted no matter what. Going in map number 2, like you're saying, we have seen some good stuff coming out from Sylyx, some good snipes from Cheeto. The only one round they lost on it was literally the very first one up against P-Boys, where let's not forget about that little collateral incident, that ace in the first round for the sniper. That's just something that doesn't happen very often. That's just a series of unfortunate events that only really happen once in a land, maybe once in a lifetime even. But yeah, if that's your bar for losing rounds on El Asilo, then I do like their chances. But obviously, TA are balling in the search and destroy. They don't lose a whole lot either. So their bar for losing rounds is also very high. I can't necessarily give it to Sylyx, even though they had a really good game on it.
No, you're 100% right. And the thing about El Asilo too is that they pick it, but that essentially eliminates a sniper from Cheeto's hands, because this is not a very sniper heavy map. I mean, we did see it a little bit earlier on in the day, but El Asilo is the one map in the game that sniping really doesn't give you a huge advantage. If anything, it's a bit of a crutch, because everything is so centralized inside of the main building. There's just really no way to get a good enough angle with all the close range gunfights that you're going to have. So biggest thing I'd like to see from these teams, play tighter. If you're going to play tight on the defensive side, you got to have a trophy because there's just too much utility for these teams to pop in there that can throw you off. And I mean, defense on Asilo, usually the favorite side, but you just never know. You steal a couple offensive rounds, maybe you sneak over to B after you get first blood, and it's anybody's game. So Asilo definitely going to be the map to watch, but this Fortress is going to be up first again in just a few moments. But the grand finals, man, it's this is it. Acrylic, they just need 3 maps. Sylyx, they're going to need 6. That's a tough ask. Very tough ask, but we are ready to go. Just about game 1 underway. You see Freaky talking with the boys on the other side. Logan Prod and co. locked in, ready to go. Game 1 underway here in the grand finals of Kinetic League's land.
Yep, focused as can be. Stone-faced killers on the side of Sylyx, and they will have to be just that. Desi opening things up pretty nicely, holding down his spawns up against them and against Kex as well. Pretty nice start for Sylyx, holding on to the spawns at least.
Yeah, so good start, like you said. Stooky looking for that player in S2. Taco gonna catch him reloading though. Looking for that 2-piece. Prod hops inside the point, gets traded out by Kex. Back and forth trades. Gonna be another contestant here for P1. Freaky spots out Desi on the opposite side, gets the kill with the SMG, and he's gonna push right on through to P2. Now Cheeto trying to do what he can to get this scrap time, but not gonna happen here as Kex and Conwa just gonna swap out. Conwa gonna try to force the issue towards the bottom side of the map, and now the gun engagement's gonna occur. Prod falls and back 18 S2 for looking for that second player, but Desi trades him out. Will get away with his life too, but he's gonna have some trouble coming in from close. We see these players off spawns. I like this play from Freaky, trying to play for these guys coming out of top green, and Stooky able to get inside with support from his teammates.
Honestly, very good at recovery from Sylyx. They were getting pressured very hard, as much as any team could pressure any other team, and they still managed to hold on to it, at least for the time being. Acrylic is going to have another opportunity, are getting a little bit caught out by Prod in the meantime on open, and there you go, tag teaming them. That should be a good little bit of time there for them. Acrylic probably giving this one up, probably going for the rotation here, but Stooky's going to be meeting them there. Well done by Stooky. If he can keep this one alive up against Freaky, then maybe he can get something done. S2 Taco going to be giving some assistance where assistance is definitely needed. Time. But he does lose solo, but sets up Freaky for the solid kill. Acrylic
Conwa getting that.
Lost a little bit. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I apologize. I was just going to mention that Conwa able to get the final 14 seconds left on old time, and they are able to get the rotation. So that gives Sylyx a little bit more trouble and gives Acrylic more of a chance here. You see the team kill coming through. Very unfortunate, but Conwa, again, forces that issue. Desi, the last one here in bottom green. So Acrylic going to get a free 20 seconds plus, and S2 gets 2, looking for that third. Does get taken out finally by Stooky, the birthday boy himself, but Acrylic gonna be sitting in the time, has a cross set up. Conwa there, shuts one, looking for the second. Kex over the top with the SMG. One more left to go. Kex flies through. Now he's gonna get these spawn kills. Flies right through bottom art, looking for these players, and oh my goodness, just free reign right to P2. Finally gets cut down, but a nice full 60 there from Acrylic. Gonna put them up by about 45, 50 points.
Yep. At the same time, Sylyx are trying to hold their mid-map positions to prevent the quick push coming out from Team Acrylic. This is a hill where you want to be recovering from your opponent's full 60, assuming they get it, because, you know, it's just one of those kinds of hills. But the pressure already here. Great pressure all around from Team Acrylic. Always there, always doing stuff. Great kill from Cheeto on Conwa, unexpected. Maybe getting, oh my god, a kill on a Kex too? That's completely illegal being done by Cheeto. Getting away with murder and looking for more. But obviously, S2 Taco, he's wise to him. These guys got good headsets and good comms, hearing them all the way up.
Yeah, S2 getting some really nice flashy kills here. But Stooky on the backside pre-fires his teammate a little bit. Doesn't matter. Cheeto able to get one regardless. Hill stays white. Finally, it's going to be Freaky finding his way through bottom art, and they're more than content to keep this hill white for now too. They get the kills, they want to get the positioning and set up for P5 as Freaky working back P2 gets a shot. Oh my goodness, Stooky, good night. And Conwa jumps on in, able to get the scrap time too. Acrylic have control, but they got to deal with Prod. Conwa getting tagged up, but not finished off just quite yet. One player coming back steps. That's going to be watched over by Desi as a support for Prod, but Kex picks up a 2-piece. And now it's going to be Sylyx in control and new, but all the control on the map is going to go the way of Acrylic. One player cannon. Conwa gets that one. Looking top green. Tags him up. Can't finish off the kill. And Acrylic back in control with complete control of open, closed, and top out.
Yeah, really tough position for Sylyx to be in. This is where you can sometimes get a little bit spawn trapped. Although that kill on the Freak will open up a little bit of a door onto the side. Probably not going to be breaking the spawns anytime soon. Acrylic are really playing strong towards that. But somehow, some way, Cheetah breaking through all of it. Somehow running right between all of their blind spots. And losing everything. Kex, 2-piece though. 6 HP will eventually go down from Cheeto. Cheeto having the game of his life, man. But at the same time, no time really going his way. Another kill going for Cheeto, but again, no time really going their way.
Yeah, Conwell with big kills again on P5. Kex, oh my god. 14 and 8 for him. Good start. Acrylic really starting to pad the stats here. 135 to 57 and counting. Conwell in a great spot. Just gonna play for noise. Just gonna play for sound. Wait for anybody to push out of front green and into mid. But you see Stookie and Cheeto putting them some good positions too outside bottom art. Got one, got two for Conwa. No, not quite. Prod looking for that last player. Conwa jumps out. Gonna get chow from behind. Nice turn and burn. Looking for that third as well. Conwa going off. I'm not sure if he was able to get the streak. Desi able to get 2 back, but Acrylic still in control of P1. And oh my goodness, they're having a really good P5 and P1 strung together. His team Acrylic finally getting taken off the point, and Cheeto will help his teammates capture P1 for now.
Yep, it's the second rotation special for Team Acrylic. No matter how they do in the first rotation, always doing even better in the second rotation, just suffocating the life out of Sylyx completely. Not really a whole lot of room to breathe while Team Acrylic just is constantly applying pressure. Freaky, he sees a guy here, he's chowing it every single time. Just constant pressure. Sylyx don't have any room to be setting up, and all the while Acrylic is setting up on the next show. Kex, let's go, dude! And another double kill, and with that, we're completely resetting Sylyx into their spawn.
Look at S2 picking up these spawn kills, being annoying, being that ratty sub, doing it so well. Team Acrylic so close to 200 points. They are obliterating Sylyx right now. Cheeto with an opportunity to make a play. Kano on the back stairs. Shuts him down with the AR. Looking for Desi too. Tags him up. Gonna finish off the kills shortly. The turn and burn again. Conwa twice already this game with the snapper. He is feeling it right now. 20 and 14 for him. They're not going to have the rotation, but still, such a large lead. You're okay with getting the scrap time. If you got to give up P3 a little bit, not a problem for Acrylic. And here they come now through P3. Kex sitting top green. Looking for that player top circle. Prod, no. Good shots from him. Stays alive. Now has Conwell left to deal with. Able to get Stookie. And now it's going to stagnate the push just a little bit for Acrylic. So good defense hold by Sylyx. And one player left to deal with.
Yeah, good for Sylyx getting those spawns. Always going to be able to reinforce. Very hard position to be in for Freak. And so, Conwell going to be in here as well. Does get a little bit native from across the map, but Kex still here and being a nuisance. Only for a little bit, though. Decimate going to be getting these 30 seconds. Would have liked to get the double that, but you take what you can get up against Team Acrylic. Nothing comes for free. And S2 Taco trying to make them pay a little bit extra. Nothing being given away from Sylyx this time. Good kill from that side, and now Team Acrylic are going to be losing their mid-map hold. Sylyx should very well be able to extend out of this and also get this time at the end of the day.
Really good hold from Sylyx, but only one player already rotated new. It's going to be Cheeto. Does get one in the back, so S2. There's P2 eliminated. That might force the spawns all the way back to P3 for Team Acrylic. We'll see. But they actually do end up spawning all the way in P1, so it's going to be 2v2 on Hill. Freaky able to get one. Needs to stay down and wait for that support over top. Doesn't matter. He's got himself. Able to get another bottom art. Stookie again. Freaky with the other help. Kano over top takes him out. 25 seconds for Acrylic to take map 1. Here in the grand finals. Kano shot at. Can't finish the kill as Prod. Finally, Stookie from P2. Hill stays white for now. 230 to 97. S2 in a fantastic spot to watch the cutoff. Coming in from P2 doors. Conwa stays top rails. Looking for these players roaming at bottom art.
Yep, Conway just staying sitting up here. As soon as they go on, bam, shot like a fish in a barrel. And there's Kex. As soon as he gets that kill, Kex going right back on and getting another one. This is just the way that Team Acrylic operates. You just say, you sit around, you lurk, and you got your teammate instantly there helping you out with a trade out kill or even a bait kill, not even requiring your life sometimes. Team Acrylic looking to shut this one down now. Sylyx looking for one final good push. Cheeto, no, stopped short and starting it off right. Team Acrylic with a map win.
Very cool. Calm and collected again for Team Acrylic. I mean, just dominance. And that's what you expect. You see that handsome man, Austin, in the background, watching as people around Game Arena venue watching this grand finals unfold, and Acrylic start off the way that they needed to. S2 with not a pretty stat line, but you know what? He had some big plays and was playing those weird corners, those ratty corners that really just gives you a little bit of a thorn in your side if you're Sylyx in. Just nothing they could have done towards the back half again. They started off pretty well as predicted. They were just unable to hang on, just overpowered by Acrylic over and over and over again. Kex with big plays, Conway with huge kills, and Freaky was able to get in and around the point as much as he possibly could. Ends up giving them almost a 100-point club, but definitely a 149-point win. And now we get towards that Asilo. And yeah, this is where Sylyx really need to get back into this series.
I mean, yeah, to your point on S2 Taco, may have taken a lot of deaths, but definitely got his engagements in, was a good lightning rod for the rest of his team, and sometimes that's just the way you got to do it, dude. Someone's got to be first one in, someone's got to be the one that gets traded out, and S2 Taco, I love having people on my team like him that are not afraid to say, put their hand up, me, I'll be the sacrificial person. You guys
Someone's
just go ahead
do
and clean up after me. Someone does have to do it, and it's great that Taco is willing to volunteer for that.
Yeah, I mean, when you're surrounded by the talents of that you do have around you, I mean, it's okay playing that role. And you know what? He plays it fantastic. And even in past series, he's been the guy to pop off every once in a while, but definitely has usually been the guy throughout the weekend to get those dirty kills. He reminds me a lot of Pristini for this team. The guy to get a lot of engagements, always go right around even KD there. Not too flashy of a player, but gets the important kills, gets the nitty gritty kills in and around the hard point or the control point. Does not matter. But we are getting ready to go now for game 2. Asilo search and destroy just about underway as these two teams looking to continue this battle for $3,000. Can Freaky and company go up 2-0, or will be Sylyx getting a much needed search and destroy win?
Yep, last search and destroy up against Team Acrylic was close, and the last performance on this map against another team was insanely good. So, Sylyx, you're going to be picking a map. I would definitely say this one on your day has been the best one. So, we'll see if that can pay dividends up against Team Acrylic, who are a little bit of a different beast. They are seeing that themselves and playing very slowly. No intel from any of their util throws. And what that means typically is Sylyx Esports sits and waits. But the fight is coming to them in the form of Kex, taking down the both of them. Not seeing Desi, I guess, there, S2. But either way, great games from Team Acrylic. Killed 3 people and bombed down.
I like this role switch, too. We've seen it a couple times from Acrylic. S2 and Freaky being the main subs, they like to use the ARs in search and destroy. Kex switching off to the sub, already getting 2 kills for himself. So, complete flip around and probably not what you expected from these two players. And wow, nice shots from Kano up top. Takes him out, and that's a clean, flawless round for that squad. And Acrylic going to go up 1-0 here in the search and destroy.
Yep, great start coming out from Acrylic. It was a big point of contention for the last one, is Decimate typically getting like an insane amount of kills. Even against them, he did get 10 plus kills. He got like exactly 10 or something like that. But Conwa, he got more. And in that scenario, he was able to beat Decimate in a straight up 1v1 battle. And so that's going to be something to keep an eye on. Will that keep on being the same, or will Decimate rise to the occasion as he always does and provide some very much needed kills up against Conwa?
Sure, I think Desi finished 4-8 in that game, and Conwa finished 12-6. But oh, here's Conwa. No aim assist through the fence. Does get the kill. So there's the battle that you talked about. This time with the SMG, Stookie does get one back onto Freaky. Kex actually pulls out the sniper. Now Conwa inside with the SMG again. So once more, a complete role switch. Conwa looking for the third, but Stookie shuts him down. Now a 1v1 situation. Kex versus Stookie. Kex gets the number, but Stookie with the big kill. A clutch kill at that, and ties it back at 1.
Oh my god, Stooky, he did it. The 1v3 again. This guy, the birthday boy, he is frying. Well done. Putting his team on his shoulders in that one for sure. Pats on the back all around for sure. Oh, man, that is just so Stooky-esque, as I like to say. He just does that kind of stuff quite a lot. We've seen him do it on this map up against previous teams, and we're going to see it again.
Stooky's been unbelievably consistent along with Prod. Prod actually today has struggled a little bit in Search and Destroy specifically, but Stooky and Desi picking up the slack as usual. Freaking out. Gonna be sitting out an A. Gonna get stunned up, so that's a little bit of information gained for Sylyx. Cheeto actually gonna pull out the boomstick himself. Gonna get that player sitting in top window. That's gonna be Conwell falling. That's too called out, but Desi there with support from Stooky. Good looking round right now from Sylyx in a 4v2.
Honestly, great job turning up the heat for Sylyx. Cheeto, we were wondering if he was going to bring out the sniper rifle. I still felt like he was. He's been getting some good value for it, even on this map. Hex pulling out the sniper as well, just gets evaporated by Stooky, who's having himself a game and gets streaks as well. Dumpstering that guy waiting for him pre-aiming the corner. Stooky having himself a game once again, feeling pretty good. Stressed, but thriving in it.
Yeah, Stooky 6-1 now. Got to be close to those streaks. I think he's on a 4, maybe a 5.
He's got 6 actually. That was a 6.
Unless that was just on a 6. Oh yeah, it was. I guess so. The last 2 rounds. So yeah, there's that streak. Not overly impactful on Asilo with that A bomb site, but perhaps to get a B down, you get some info at the very least. Start to make your way up the map. But Acrylic back on O. And Bomb's going to work this outside courtyard. Good first blood from Kex. What a nade. Now S2 starting to work that top side. Wonga gets tagged up, but will get away with his life. Now Taco starting to make their way around. I love this full field wrap, but Cheeto is going to be in position with that sniper rifle. What can he do? Looks for one. Tagged up again. S2 keeps backing him down, so that's going to keep Acrylic moving up the map.
Yep. Prod still searching for his first kill, and Team Acrylic giving absolutely nothing away. Slowly, methodically wrapping around, looking for more kills. Sylyx knows exactly what's going on here. They know the wrap is coming. They're just trying to brace themselves for it. That's really all you can do at this point. Cannot stop it. Just gotta play well after your opponents eventually get here. Team Acrylic, full control over their opponent's spawn, and finding Prod at the same time their Kex. So, Desi, really hoping to get that kill, but unfortunately is going to get knocked off the angle. So all they can really do is try and go for the 2v1 retake. I was about to say with a sniper and an AR, but can't do anything now. Team Acrylic drawing things up 2-2.
Yeah, nice round from them, and can't emphasize the importance of Taco's role in that scenario. 2 situations where Cheeto was in a very good position to try to get the opening pick with the sniper. Taco was able to get a couple bullets into him, backed him down the first time. Met him back again outside the red tower. Cheeto and back party. Got some shots in, backed him down. That allowed Acrylic both times to push their way up to the map and basically gave them the idea to dictate whatever they wanted to do. And so now, Hex on a 3 streak. He's got to work towards those streaks as well. And yeah, 2-piece.
S2, working a nade, and if anyone's there, that's going to be right on the money. Onwa actually getting really aggro, finding a gap in everyone's sight lines. They do get him right on back though, so it's a 1-for-1 trade. Is it worth? Maybe. We'll see. Conwell was one of their higher level performing players, at least at the moment, but Kex, pretty high performing player here as well, is going to get stunned on the retreat. S2 Taco going to be here to give him a little bit of assistance. And in the meantime, Freaky looking for a flank, and crazy nade on the Kex. But Freaky, oh my god, gets nothing. Gets absolutely nothing, but they don't care. Still, Cheeto somehow evading Freaky's bullets. And man, oh man, Desi's waiting, but no, he looks away. He thinks he's gone. But either way, they do manage to find the other player. Freak alone, bomb down, but Cheeto and Prod got a little bit of synergy going on here on the B-bomb site.
Yeah, Freaky has a chance here. And no one going to be sitting top party, so he's got to know they're both around the site. One player that outside truck. Prod does have that AR in hand. Going to play that close angle. Freaky gets one. Challenge him out. Looking for that second player. Lots of time here. Oh, but he gets shot under the truck. What a play from Prod. Not sure why Freaky elected to reload there, but Prod takes advantage, hits the prone button, shoots the toe beans right off his feet, and a nice clutch from Prod. But what was so close for Freaky and Acrylic to take the lead? Oh my.
Yeah, feet shot SOP once again. Prod, very cool player, having the wherewithal to say, all right, I'm basically on death's door, but I'm going to drop down this guy. If he wants to run me down, I have a little bit of an opportunity to shoot him in the feet, and I know he's one shot. So, yeah, very good job from Prod in the moment. And gets the ace as well. Didn't even notice that. Hats off to him. So, yeah, looking on the outside. Cheeto looking high, looking low, but either way, trying to find a kill. Bomb site take is going to be going down, but they've left nobody in there. So, at the very least, there's no sitting duck. In the meantime, Stooky looking for a flank.
Stooky in a good spot here. Don't think they planted for top pool, but Keck's in a good spot. I believe you could see it from bottom. Maybe just a sliver. Keck's expecting this flank. Stooky still up top. Freaky playing tight and bomb. Prod might decide to wallbang this. He's looking for that player on couch. Nothing doing yet. Freaky still playing close. Here comes the door opening. Freaky down low. Doesn't win that gunfight somehow with the SMG. Player's just going to hop bomb immediately, I think. Now 2v4. Taco by himself. Conwa now gets one off the bomb. Couldn't get away with his life. That's going to be another round for Sylyx. And well executed retake on Acrylic. And you know what could have been with that freaky clutch has turned into 2 consecutive rounds for Sylyx.
Yep, great execute all around from Sylyx. They saw that they left the bomb site open for a reason. The takes from Acrylic have just been always really good. They haven't been able to give proper support to the guy in the bomb site in some of these past defenses, so they just opt not to do it and go for a retake. Stooky, the sleeper cell, the poison pill, sitting in their back spawn, waiting for his moment to strike. And all the while, Sylyx, as soon as they get a lot of control back over kegs, and they just dive on in, kill both players instantaneously. Very well executed.
Absolutely. And Acrylic looking for an answer. I like this aggressive defensive approach. Prod posted up in top white. Might be able to catch S2, though. Not in a great spot. Doesn't see him cross, though. Actually, under the crosshairs. The cruise missile's going to come in. That call, it had to have come in. He had to see him. But Freaky and Taco already making noise. This could be a wasted streak. It's all for info now. Down through the window won't matter, as it's a 2v4. Desi in a tricky spot. Freaky childs him out, gets the kill. And boom, boom, boom. Acrylic. Answer back in a wasted streak. Man, that's a backbreaker for Prod and co. But, you know, still find yourselves in the lead. But good on Taco to really just get aggressive, get up in their face as soon as they could. As soon as that streak was called in, he flew.
Yep. Big swing round here potentially for Team Acrylic. Now they're only 1 round away, and they have expended their opponent's streak without really any struggles whatsoever, winning the round as well. So big ups to them for that one. Looking to make a play for A. Still got Kex on the outside of the map. Maybe they're actually not going for A, maybe going for B. Desi is going to get bogged down a little bit, very suppressed, and Conwa looking to capitalize. They know where at least one of these guys is, looking to play off their intel.
Oh boy. Player in this corner, all you gotta do is check bomb. Freaky there, though. Nice Freaky shots from him. And that was huge. That could have been a game changer. It looked like they almost stacked up too. Desi watching that back door, but good play call from Acrylic just to play tight on site. You got 3v3. You got S2 watching that, basically that entire cross. But he's actually gonna miss that player. I was gonna play a little bit closer to spot. So Freaky, but Freaky ready for it. Shuts him down on a 4. She got a 5. Freaky now looking for Cheeto, able to get the 5 or the 6 too. Oh my goodness, Freaky with a little bit of excitement as well. Gonna get the streak, and a huge 3-piece from him. Wins his team the round, and it seems like we're back at it again. We're at 4-4. We've been here before with these two teams.
Yes, we have. We've been in situations where we really think that Sylyx is going to shut this one down, but then Team Acrylic, they pick up on their opponent's tendencies, and they just win. Rounds back to back. So far, they're at 2 in a row. Can Sylyx stop the train, or will they get run over by it?
Yeah, that's got to be a nice mental boost for Freaky, too, after not winning that 1v2, getting so close. He's got to get a full regain here. I mean, door popped up top. He's got dead silence pop. He's working fast. He is confident right now. Look how far back they're playing though. This island's still available. Cheeto spotted out. Ooh, so close. But Cheeto wins that one with the AR. Kex gets one, but Desi trades him out. And now a 2v2. It's gonna slow down a little bit more. But Desi so far away from his teammate in Cheeto, gonna have to wrap back through the spawn at some point as time starts to dwindle down.
The question is, what is the play call here? Cheeto rocking the dead silence. And it looks like Decimate's going to be coming to him. The play is still going to be at A. I don't know where their opponents are at. Oh, running right in S2 Taco. That is rough. But S2 almost runs in the path of Desi. There was an opportunity for Desi to get that kill. Ooh. Maybe a second, but will not provide itself. S2 Taco going to be killing him dead. And so now we do find ourselves tie game once again.
S2 is having a great map. I mean, 5 and 5 doesn't show it at all, but the plays that he's been able to make and the opportunities he's given his team to capitalize on, he's probably the best player in the lobby in this game right now. It's just everything he's doing right, and they still got that streak. So if they want to go B, they can, or even if they want to do a little A and get some info. Might be the idea as well, but Acrylic now just one round away after being down 4-2 in the search and destroy. Cheeto in a good spot, gonna spot one on the cross, but 3 more players going out towards Red Tower. He sees it, gonna back down, call it out to his teammates.
Yep. Cheeto could try and go for the 1v1, sees Conway coming down from underneath him, takes the shell, but oh, Conway wins a good trade out though. I would say that's pretty worth. Conway, pretty good player to be taking up the board.
Oh boy.
Freaky taking the time to shoot some bodies, and Prod still not feeling confident to go for this one. Not quite sure you can get that cross down in time, and it makes total sense. Desi, only ARs left. And they're waiting for something to happen, but the play is coming to them once again instead. Desi will find Freaky running out the door at him, but there's still 2 players up. They know he's on the outside, could go for the bomb plant if they want, but they want to go for the kill maybe. Nah, they're going to think better of it. They look at the clock. Decimate could very well give them the runaround, and so they're just going to opt to go for the plant.
1v2 for Desi. Been so good at search and destroy. Has struggled his last couple searches. Perhaps we put the major caster curse on him. But he can change all of that right now with a 1v2 clutch to force around 11. 30 seconds left for him to go. Players are separate, so Kex gets caught out. Here comes the call out, and here comes S2. Here comes the push for Desi. Nice kill by Kex. And game 2 goes the way of Acrylic. And one more game needed for the grand finals. Acrylic so close to securing that $3,000 and the crown of Kinetic League's land champs. Man.
Yes, sir. We are well and truly on land point now. Map 3. And Team Acrylic could shut this all down right now. I mean, we have seen we have seen Sylyx win this map before. It was a very close affair, very hard-fought win on this map. That looked like it was going to be a loss at one point up against their previous opponents of P-Boys. And yeah, I know for a fact that Kex loves playing this map as well. If you thought he likes playing on Fortress, you should see this guy on Hotel. He just runs amok. He's got a permanent stay at this hotel. He's living in the penthouse here, basically. And so yeah, this is a very comfortable map for TA. This could be the end where we crown ourselves the Acrylic champions and see Conway do the victory dance.
Yeah, it's getting real close, and you're right. I mean, I'm not sure what Sylyx would have wanted here. I don't think Asilo would have been the right call. Basically the coaching experience throughout the year for me is just any Asilo against a better team is a recipe for disaster. It is just not a good pick at all. So perhaps they banned Asilo and we're stuck with either Hotel or Expo. Hotel, the familiarity I think is there. Definitely more so than Expo with it just being in the state coming in at stage 4 of the CDL. So, there's an opportunity here for Sylyx to do something, but realistically, Acrylic, like Conway said before, they just have the reps. They've been playing this game so much nonstop since October. So you gotta give Acrylic the edge here, but Sylyx, all they need is one offense pretty much, and they could be able to string a couple rounds together.
Yep. All you gotta do is catch Acrylic off guard one time on B, and that could very well be the map going firmly in your favor.
Yeah.
It really does just take one attack sometimes. One team not properly defending B the way that they should, and then just bulldozing them 4v2 or 4v1 in some cases. What I've seen it, but rarely do I see teams do that. Either way, if you're not sending like 3 people over there or 1 through the middle of the map to get the cutoff, it can sometimes result in disaster. And so that's what I'm really hoping that the first defending team can avoid here. Obviously, is losing B very early on. If TA can avoid having that happen to them, it could be in the bag. But obviously, I'm not counting SE out just yet. They did win this map despite all odds in the last series. So maybe they can do it again, even if they don't have the most amazing of starts.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, right now we're seeing a pretty similar scoreline to the winter semis matchup in Acrylic with a dominant hardpoint win. A close-ish S&D. I think a couple things go differently. Sylyx, that's theirs to win for sure. But last series obviously was a 3-0 in the final control. So I think Acrylic again going to be eyeing that this time on Hotel. First time Expo, but Acrylic. Yeah, I don't know. It's just there's not much more to say about them. They all signs point to them taking this map. And you got to look at the other side of Sylyx too. You got to win 3 straight maps without dropping a map to a team like this, and then you got to win 3 more. So this would be one of the most monumental comebacks I think probably Game Arena has ever seen. I can't speak to the other games there, to be honest. I could be talking out of my butt, but still, the possibility of this happening is not likely. But for the sake of the audience and everybody watching, we would love to see that happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on a limb and say you're probably exactly right on that. We probably have never seen something that crazy happen before. But I mean, hey, there's a first time for everything. Could start right here, be the most amazing thing you've seen right at the end of this Call of Duty's lifespan, and done by SE, or it might just be another day at the office for TA. We are getting this lobby still set up, ladies and gentlemen, and we are loading in now, I do believe.
Yep, game 3 just about underway here. Hotel control, 1 map to dictate them all. Or will we be going to a game 4? Sylyx, they need this one. Stooky's letting them know. Boys, I want this. We got to want this just as much. And see if Conwa can bring home yet another championship from Belong Arena. Sorry, not Belong. I apologize to everybody. It's not Belong. It is a Game Arena, but Acrylic looking to bring home the trophy here at the Kinetic League's land.
Yep. Stooky trying to put some words of encouragement. A very encouraging guy. This guy, I've heard it be said that he's the hype man of this roster, and we'll see just how good they can do. Stooky, great start, and the stack is here. This is exactly what I was worried about. Cheeto thinks he's slick, thinks that his pixel isn't poking from around the corner, and Conwa cleaning it all up. Prod trying to stun him, going back around the corner. Stun completely misses, but still dangerous looking for Sylyx. Conwa looking a little bit more dangerous than all of them combined, though.
Yeah, for sure. But hey, you got 2 ticks on B right away, and you gonna have some help here. But Freaky loses that gunfight. Big win from Prod, and this is gonna be a B cap. This is a B cap right now from Sylyx. So again, all you need is that one offense like we talked about. And so far, they're well on their way to doing so. 1:50 to capture A, and it's going to be up to Acrylic to play tight around A. And this is such a hard site to defend. But they have 3 players set up, so we'll see if they can get the job done here. 1.5 minutes left to go for Sylyx to try and cap A, but Freaky shooting like that. 2-piece for him. Stooky getting caught out. He's going to be just back into R5, trying to stay alive. S2 chows him out, though, and will clean him up. Looking for another player. Bakuchi, they don't know Prod's here. Looking around somewhere. Finally going to get called out, Bakuchi, but he's just going to have to stay alive while his teammates spawn all the way down to luggage.
Oh my god, look at these high lines being held by Team Acrylic. They do eventually find Kex and Freaky. So, wow, all that's left is Conwa, and now it should be when Prod starts to strike. Unfortunately, he gets caught by S2 off the respawn as he turns to go and help out, and Acrylic will restart their dominance in the middle of the map and in their opponent's spawn, just trying to delay as much as is humanly possible. This is all you can really do when you lose control over B to start things off. Just try and run out of time. Conwa dinked in the face with that stun, and Desi will get the better from there, but still, Pick up the pieces, S2, sometimes a lightning rod, sometimes a slayer. This time, he's going to be getting all the kills.
Oh, bad timing there for Prod. Jumps right into a nade. Dookie nades himself. Perhaps a bad bounce there. And S2 now pushed up into kitchen, and what was looking so promising for Sylyx has turned into a complete dominant defensive round for Acrylic, but there's the opening kill. Now only 3 towards the point, but Conwa there for the 2-piece. Gonna be able to shut those players out. And Conwa looking for another. 5 seconds left to go. They got to run straight to the point. 2 players coming in from freezers. Should be just about over here. They are able to get onto the point, but S2 with 2 big kills, looking for 2 more. Gets 1, looking for the 4th. Kex over the top. Kills him. And I cannot give enough credit to S2 Taco and how he's played all series long. The numbers, they don't do him justice in the role that he's played for this Acrylic team.
Yeah, man. Honestly, that was looking like exactly what Sylyx needed in order to beat Team Acrylic on this map. Literally, the formula was good. They catch them by surprise over on B. But right as soon as they're about to make the transition, Taco springs into action. He's like, guys, I got this. And then he hits the most amazing flanks, does 2 3-man clear-outs in a row, resetting things in their favor twice. And yeah, just going absolutely huge exactly when they needed him to.
Yep, so S2 again. Finally up to 10-4. Doing that stat line, doing him a little bit of justice. Caught out. Oh, almost a snap on the Cheeto. Gonna have to run away from that nade. We'll be able to stay alive. So the 3 go down, and this should be a B cap pretty much right away. And last kill. No, Cheeto. Able to get it done. Gonna get that call that he's gonna be lurking top bedroom, though. So will Acrylic sniff this one out? Kex will. And they're actually only gonna put 1 on B for the time being. Conwa gets dropped off, so I wonder why Acrylic didn't just triple stack and play for the top bed from the site, but it really doesn't matter. Freaky still in prime position. It allows teammates to push in. But it's going to be Cheeto once again, trying to get those big kills similar to S2. Going to be the second tick captured now for Acrylic as Conwa gets taken out by Desi.
Might not be a full B cap like Sylyx did, but still, it's a great start and a great stepping stone for further on in the game. Cheeto all alone on A, just kidding. Desi's sitting there waiting and hoping that they'll overextend for him, but they don't. Actually, they did not get that full second tick onto B, and it will be cleared off. That is huge for Sylyx to know and to take care of, using the time that they're given by Acrylic slow capping A. Acrylic trying to use the slow cap time in order to get themselves a little bit further on in this game. Cheeto at least getting 1 on the way out. And Desi just trying to make sure he doesn't get run up on, trying to keep control of her bedroom as well. Big from Freaky in order to deny that for Sylyx as the rotation is about to happen.
Yeah, you see finally that last player in Kex capping A. Now they can start to work towards B. 1:50 left to work. They're up 4 lives as well. Freaky gonna get pushed up with that AR in hand. So look at that double team kill from Stookie. That's gonna prove costly, and that might be the round right there. They need the triple stack though. Freaky's got to hop on this point, not let Sylyx even get close. He needs to hop it, but it might not even matter. That's going to be a B cap from Acrylic, as Stookie with a very, very unfortunate double team kill is just going to basically hand Acrylic the round.
Yeah, heartbreaking from Stookie. You can see it. It's just the most unfortunate thing that could happen, especially when it directly correlates with your loss in the round. I mean, Team Acrylic were in a great spot anyway, and it would have been difficult to take back, but not really gonna happen when you get a double team kill like that. Either way, gotta shake it off. 1 more round for Acrylic is all that is necessary, and Sylyx, they really gotta do all they can in order to prevent themselves from going home with just $1,000.
Now this would be the most monumental comeback ever. Down 0-2, down 0-2, and having to win 5 maps, I mean, or 6 maps after this. So crazy, but never say never in Call of Duty, especially amateur Call of Duty, as Sylyx off to a decent little start. Gonna get onto the A point. Kex almost shut down there from Stookie. Gonna get rechalled out and finally knocked out. And that should be an A cap pretty much all the way, as Freaky has something to say about it. Prod able to push out through Gucci. Gonna wrap back and double stack this point with his teammate.
Yep, like you said, Sylyx, never say never. They will definitely fight you forever. But we'll see if they can hold up against Conwa here. Been a very difficult test tonight. Conwa just narrowly escaping death, and from the back comes S2 Taco, seeing, oh, hey, a piece of candy. Desi sit in the corner. And just like that, we'll get a kill instantly on out. But Sylyx will secure the cap onto A without too many deaths, and a kill on S2 Taco as well. Acrylic have made themselves a little bit of a nest up inside of the bedroom area, so this is going to be very difficult for Sylyx to deal with. This is going to be the first step if they're going to be looking at Cat B.
Yep, S2 again with another big kill. 18 and 8. You see the pressure all the way in bedroom. Freaky in a good spot here. Spots out bottom luggage. Gonna grab one, looking for that second player. But they're gonna try to work top. They're gonna try to clear that out first and worry about the bottom after. Freaky already posted up. You actually saw S2 getting some kills all the way from kitchen onto P6. So nice job from him. Distracts them enough. And with a minute 20 left to go, it's all Team Acrylic. Freaky looking for that second. Not going to happen for him yet, but finally Sylyx trying to slow the pace down. You see two players all the way over towards A. Make it 3 for Sylyx, so wasting a lot of time. Kind of trying to clear that guy out all the way towards mid, but finally clear out bed. They still got to worry about Conway. They don't know where he is. They know where Kex is, though. They finally take him down, so Cheeto's going to be able to hot B. Prod gets another one back, but it's all going to be on Conwa. 3 go down. Big 3-piece. Now up to S2. Going to have to work mid here. 3 players on the point. 2 ticks capped. Going to have to fly. Gets 1. Gets 2. Kex on the outside. All up to Stooky. Hops off the point. And oh my goodness, Acrylic somehow staying up in this to get 3 down. And don't get captured on Stooky by himself. Cheeto finally catching up. Conway on the outside, trying to get 2. Trades going back and forth. Kex able to get 1 back. They want to clear this point, but for now, it's getting slowed down.
Fighting for their lives. 9 remaining, 40 seconds left. This could be the moment where it all ends. S2 Taco gonna find one on Cheeto, running amok, trying to just kill them all, not even give him an opportunity to finish off this tick. Gonna be finding Stooky down now. S2 Taco running amok. 20 seconds remaining now, half the time from before. Cheeto, Wunga, and Prod looking to put the team on their shoulders. Going in, knowing exactly where Kex is. Is Prod going to go for the pre-fire? No, he's not. He's baiting for Cheeto instead. Stooky instead coming in from the side, and it's all on him. No respawns left. 10 seconds. He can do one last-ditch effort. Enemy team is going to be challenging him out, but they completely overwhelm him and sweep him away. This Team Acrylic will be your Kinetic League champions.
Wow. Very modest celebration from those boys, but well-deserved win. $3,000 in their pockets, and the dejected looks of the defending champs. I mean, not much more you can do against a team of that caliber. Each individual player from Team Acrylic all weekend long showed up when they need to. 2 maps dropped this entire weekend. Unbelievable feat. Playing well over 10 games too. And man, what a performance from Team Acrylic. S2 has the map of his life. What a series he had as well. My finals MVP has got to be S2 Taco.
Honestly, dude, I'm inclined to agree with you. Had so many great moments in that control, was the lightning rod, and it's not always the player that you give the most kills to. It's the player that is making a lot happen. May not be getting the kills, but definitely facilitating them. So I'm going to have to agree with you. S2 Taco having a proper game for himself in this series, and he will be my champion. Not my champion. My star player.
He will be
the
champion, yes. But yeah,
he'll be a champion. But you know,
yeah, probably finals MVP. As far as the tournament MVP, I mean, you could give it to all 4 of these guys on this Acrylic team, man. Unbelievable performance. Everybody posted up numbers at any given time. You don't know who was going to pop off. We saw yesterday Kex have some really good maps. Today, Conwa had a few good maps of his or on himself, and you know, can't discount Taco, and who really showed up in the grand finals, man. What a performance. Freaky as well. Like, this whole squad, I'm not sure who was going to be beating them. As soon as I saw all 4 of these names, I'm like, oh yeah, they might not even drop a map, and they almost went without it.
Yep, and I do believe when all is said and done, we've got our champions. Let's get on with the interview with the player from the winning team. I do believe he is here now. And there he is. What's up, Freaky?
What's going on, everybody?
Well, Freaky, good to see you again. First off, I love the Newberry drip. Good to see you here. Back at Game Arena. Congrats on the win. You know, you guys come in as the favorite. You walk out as the champion. Take me through how this team was assembled. I know Conway touched on it a bit, but you know, what was the confidence level like coming into this event?
Say the confidence was it was pretty high. There was a couple teams that were formed that were supposed to be coming, and I was really excited to play them. I was confident we were going to win it regardless of who came. But in terms of how the team got formed, it pretty much got formed after Conwa and Kex and Taco won the New York LAN a couple weeks ago. After that LAN, they kind of talked about it, and they wanted to go to another LAN together, and they just wanted to know who would fit the team perfect, and they decided it was me, I guess. So that's pretty much how it went.
Love that.
I mean, yeah, you fit the team very well, Freaky. And so, yeah, tell us a little bit more about yourself on a personal level. I know that this is obviously a LAN win for you, but what number LAN win is this for you? I feel like I've seen you at least do 2, right? Or is this your first?
Yeah, I mean, I won the low tier event here a month and a half ago, but this is my 4th one this year, my 4th total. So, I mean, it's been a good year so far, I would say, but yeah, I mean, that's it, really.
Yeah, I'm going to go a little bit off topic here because I want to get some CCL intel. You're obviously going to Cumberland next year.
Yeah.
You guys have assembled a pretty decent squad over there. How much are you looking forward to this 2024 CCL season? And are you guys going to be playing at all in the fall?
I think, yeah, we do. I think we do plan to play in like the NACE leagues and stuff like that throughout like the fall and whatever leagues or stuff. We're in a CXP summer circuit right now currently. We haven't even lost. Well, actually, we lost one map. Playoff starts next weekend. We're going to win that easily, I would say, just from seeing everybody there. But I'm actually really excited for the CCL. I mean, this last year was extremely fun, and we did pretty well too. But the whole CCL, community and kind of the way it's set up and the way it's ran is actually really nice, and it feels almost professional to some point, and like it's organized very well. And it was just really fun. I mean, it's nice to just go to school and to continue your future and get to do what you love as well. Get to do what you love as well. So
awesome. Anything else from you, Kamaka?
I mean, yeah. Well, any plans for what you're gonna do with your part of the 3K that you guys just got?
Planning on either. Well, I have to fix my car. I was having car issues even on the way here. And I'm actually about to drive 6 hours back to Chicago and go to work at 6 in the morning. So I was either going to do that, or I'm also going to put it towards buying a new PC because I'm in desperate need of one. But I mean, if I don't have to do either, I'll just save it. Really, I'm just here for the chips, honestly.
Awesome to hear. Well, that's it for me. But any shout outs you want to give? Congrats on the win again. But yeah, any shout outs? Anybody you wanna say thanks to or anything like that?
First, I want to say shout out to Andrew Relk. He's going to be a coach at Cumberland. He's been posting the stream link everywhere, trying to get everybody into support. I want to shout out Acrylic for sending us. Really great org. They're staying on top of the content on Twitter. They're clipping stuff right away, getting it out, and kind of, just publicizing, showing everybody, getting everybody in here. I mean, shout out to my teammates too, for wanting to pick me up, help me get another chip. But I mean, yeah, that's it really.
All right, well, Freaky, we appreciate you coming on. Congrats again on the win.
Thank you.
And yeah, we hope to see you at another event real soon.
You sure will.
Freaky, as you see the players packing up from the championship side, Freaky from Team Acrylic, the champions, and yeah, who else but Team Acrylic to come out on top of this LAN?
I mean, yeah, it seemed like it was written in the stars from the very beginnings, Aaron. These guys are real good. They've won so many LANs. Freaky, you just heard him. He's won 4. I feel like Kex, I feel like he's won like 8 this year or something like that. Some crazy number. It's been a lot. He's won a lot of not just LANs, but online tournaments as well. He's a very winning player this year. Definitely a person to keep your eye on in the next Challenger season when he is eligible to compete in it. Yeah, so many great things we've seen so far this LAN, and it's my least favorite time, and that's going to be the end. We saw so many great teams, some that we weren't even expecting to do really well. The one thing I do regret is that we did not get to see Conwood do his victory dance. Maybe he'll be posted on Twitter later, but yeah, otherwise, very amazing experience, Aaron.
For sure, we might have to hit Conwood in the DMs to get him to post it, but either way, before we kind of wrap everything up, I know I've given thanks before, but I can't help but say it again. The production team was unbelievable all weekend. They've stuck with us for, we are at about 13 and a half hours today. So we are 25 and a half-ish hours of broadcast this entire weekend, which is just, that's just mind-boggling right there. But yeah, the production team is unbelievable. Shadow, Guffey, Magic, Moonster, all the production observers, and of course the tournament staff. You got Austin, who runs the whole show at Game Arena. That guy is awesome. And Rob, finally, who put this all together. Kinetic League, second year running, flying in all the way from the UK, dealing with a bunch of flight mishaps and a bunch of nonsense. So the fact that he was able to make it here and put it on without, I'm sure, hardly any sleep is unbelievable. And I can speak on behalf of both of us. We want to thank Rob for bringing us in and letting us be a part of this, because, man, what a fantastic weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. Same for me, obviously. Can't wait to run it back next time. Obviously, they're probably, I'm hoping that there's another one at the very least, and probably not any that for the rest of this COD, but definitely give Kinetic League a lot of love. Always hosting events. Next COD, I'm sure that they're going to be kicking off some awesome stuff. Follow them on Twitter, give them lots of love, as well as to Game Arena, hosting a lot of amazing events, always putting on a good show, and they're a pleasure to work with on my part as well. But Zarin, we're forgetting about someone very important, and that's you. Where can people find you at?
People can find me on Twitter. Down, right there, Zarin COD. You can find me. I'll be competing again this year with St. Clair Saints. If you don't know anything about us, we're a beautiful college in Windsor, Ontario, just across from Detroit, home of a 15,000 square foot esports facility. So making waves in the collegiate scene, and hopefully having another successful year in multiple titles too. So yeah, check us out. Check out our arena as well. But yeah, that's where you can find me. You can find a whole bunch of us as well. Comico, where can we see you? Where can we see you next?
Well, if you want to see any event that I'm going to be casting, it's at Comica_18. I cast mostly Call of Duty, sometimes League of Legends, but I do really mostly dabble in the Call of Duty. So if you want to see any more awesome stuff, you can follow me, and you'll typically see a lot of really good events that I'm going to be taking part of. But yeah, Zarin, this is my least favorite time, as I mentioned, and it is the time where we all say goodbye. Thank you all in the audience for tuning in with us this long, some of you the entire time. And this will be the end of Kinetic League Columbus. One final time, congratulations to the winners of all the money prizes, and we will catch you guys all in the next one.